Hey, all right, everybody, how's it going? Look, I got a box. I got an e-bike. Let's put it over there and turn the camera around so we can see what's happening. Okay then, so here we go. We got a big box. It is quite a big box, isn't it? And it's heavy as well. It did say on the DHL website it was 38 kilograms. I don't know if it's that heavy altogether, because I think there's quite a lot of boxing and packaging, and the bike as well. It is heavy. I can't lift it up. I got to drag it. So I'm expecting something big and meaty inside. You know, nice big meaty e-bike. So I've looked at the specs on this. It looks quite good. It's called the Engwe Engine X. And the name of the website, I'll put the name of the website where you can look at all the products from Engwe. It is Engwe, look, E-N-G-W-E. I think that's how you say it. I'm not quite sure, but I say Engwe. So what I'm going to do now, we'll open the box up and we'll have a look what's inside. And it's going to be good, so keep watching. Okay then, there's quite a lot of stuff in the box. It's packed really, really well, really secure. There's quite a lot of padding and everything on it, as you can see. But I've got to assemble the bike now. So what I'll do, I'll put the bike together and I will come back and we'll have a look around. But so far, it looks nice, a nice bike. Okay then, here it is. I've put it all together. It takes about 30 to 40 minutes to assemble. You've got to put the handlebars on. You've got to put this down here on. The front wheel's got to go on. And the folding pedals have got to go on as well. So, you know, it looks nice, doesn't it? It's a nice bike. It's got 20-inch fat wheels. It's got a 48-volt, 13-amp-hour battery. I think you can specify a 16-amp-hour battery. You've got to pay a bit more, though. But this one comes with a 13-amp-hour battery. And in the back here, it's got a 250-watt motor. Now, don't turn off, because the motor has got loads of torque, right? I'm quite surprised at how much torque this bike has actually got for a 250-watt motor. I think it's the most powerful 250-watt motor I've ever been on. So keep watching, because we're going to go out on the bike now. We're going to give it a try. We're going to see what it's like, and I think it's going to be pretty good. So keep watching and see how it goes. Let's get out on the bike. Right, okay then, here we are, out on the open road. A couple of nice horses by there. Hello, horses. I'm off for a ride. Right, let's get going now. So, I'm up on the mountain, my usual place where I like to go and test these electric bikes. Let's put it in level 1. Let's see what level 1's like. And that gives you a little tiny bit of assistance when you're pedaling. But let's go all the way to number 5, because power! And let me tell you now, this bike has quite a lot of torque. Actually, it's got loads of torque. I don't have to do hardly any work on number 5. Well, I can just use the throttle, look, and it'll go along on the throttle as well. So I can use the throttle, or I can pedal. It's got like a sensor pedaling. It's sort of, it senses a little bit. It's sort of off and on-y, but it does sense a little bit. But there's quite a lot of power here. There's quite a lot of torque. And I gotta say, this is a extremely comfortable bike. You're sitting in a nice upright position. It's got dual suspension, so it's taking all the bumps out. And you know, it's classed as a legal bike on the old UK roads, and probably most European roads as well. Because it's, you know, it's set within the 15.5 miles per hour, or the 25 kilometers an hour. If I do the throttle here, I'll show you now. Well, when you get this 15.5, it cuts the motor off. Now, I'm not allowed to say this, but there are ways of getting past that, but I can't talk about it, so I won't talk about it. And we're just driving it as a legal e-bike at the moment. And now we're coming to a hill by it. It's quite a steep hill. It doesn't show up on the camera, but it is slowing down a little bit. But it's getting me up the hill, no problems at all. And if I put a little bit of pedaling power in, it goes up there easy, absolutely easy piece of cake. Like I said, this is a very, very powerful 250 watt motor, and it is bags of torque, absolutely loads of torque. And it's a really comfortable position. Like I said, it's almost like you're sitting on a motorbike. That's the kind of position you get, like an upright motorbike. Because you're not stooping over onto the handlebars. You're like, well, the way I got it situated is that's the way I am at the moment. Now it's still winter here, so it is a little bit cold. I'll tell you, still a little bit cold. the wind's blowing on my face and it's a little bit cold, but it's not too bad today. I had to wait 2 or 3 days because it was raining to get out on the bike and try it out. Some tyres here, look, somebody's dumped some tyres, that's nice, isn't it? But I do like to get out on these countryside roads and give e-bikes a good test. But this is nice. And I'm not just saying this for YouTube. This is a nice bike. This is a very nice bike. Now this here is a steep hill, okay? Now, like I said, I say this all the time on, the camera. They say the camera never lies, but the camera does lie. Because this is a big hill. If I had no electric power now, I'd be puffed out. I wish I could show the steepness of hills, but or old cottage, but I can't. That's different sheep walking, it says down there, whatever that means. But yeah, this is a lovely bike. Look, nice display. It's got 7 speeds on it. It's got mechanical brakes, but they have got cut-offs on them. So if I do pull the brakes, it cuts the motor off. And like I said, the display is nice. There's plenty of torque, plenty of power. For a 250 watt bike, this is nice. I mean, you've got the comfort of, you've got the 20-inch fat wheels, and they're soaking up all the bumps. And then you've got the rear suspension and the front suspension. I could go for miles on this bike. I could go for absolutely miles. I don't feel uncomfortable at all. Now, I've built, if you do look at my channel, you'll see that I built an extremely fast CYC electric bike. And even though it's really fast, it's nowhere near as comfortable as this. So if you're looking for a comfortable electric bike to get you back and forth, then I think this is, you can't get much better really, because it's got a big luggage rack on the back as well. Nip into the shops. The only thing I will say is, it's a folding electric bike, and it's a folding electric bike, and you can't really say it's a light, easy carrying folding electric bike. I mean, it's more for, you can fold it up and put it in the back of your car and go somewhere. I mean, you could, if you're strong, you could carry it, because it's 32 kilograms. You've got to remember, this bike is 32 kilograms if you want to lift it. So, old railway track there. So you've got to remember that. You've got to remember what the bike is, the bike is like. But I will say, the plus points are, it's extremely comfortable. Extremely comfortable. I mean, the only thing spoiling today is the coldness. I mean, and it is cold. It's really cold. It's not really cold, but it is cold. It's winter. I can't wait for spring to come and it's a bit warmer. But yeah, I'm going to pull over a minute and just check things over on the bike, and I'll turn around and go back the other way. okay. I've been out on this bike about, I'd say, 25 minutes so far, and I've been on the mountain roads, just the, you know, the tarmac roads. And if you look in front of me there now, I don't know if you can see, I'll go a bit closer. There's a sort of little opening there, and it goes up the mountain, okay? Like I said, remember, the camera does lie, it doesn't show hills. So we'll put it on, we'll go for full power. And we'll have a go up there and see what it's like, okay? I don't think this bike is designed for off-roading, but we'll give it a bash anyway. Hey! Oh, bloody hell. Oh. It's a bit bumpy because oh, I'm getting bumped everywhere here. Hey, look. There's a little bath there. I wonder what the bath is for. I wonder what that bath is. Must have been for some sort of animals, but you can see here. See, I come up the hill there, and I can go up this hill fine. But here's the view I got at the moment. There's some sort of cliff over there, if you can see it, and not on the camera. But we'll go along here now and see what it's like. I'm not going too fast by here because it is very, very bumpy as well. It's like a, I can't explain it, it's just really divoty and bumpy. This bit's alright by here. I think this bit's a bit more, it's a bit smoother by here. I think I'll turn it down. Just take my time along here. Like that, number 2. Enjoy the view as I go along. But like I said, that bit of mountain back there was like, ooh, it's all them lumps and bumps it was. But by here is not too bad. So we'll go down this way now. It's quite nice actually, this on the mountain. Brakes are okay. The mechanical brakes, they're 160 millimeters, but they're not too bad. Lots of molehills down here. We'll get down to the bottom here and back onto the road. I was quite surprised actually. It does soak up the bumps, but I'm a man in my 50s, and you know, going off road isn't as enjoyable as it used to be. I still enjoy it though. Right, let's get down by here. Here we are, so here we go. Back on the open road. Well, I say the open road, the mountain road. Here we go, almost down by the road now, so here we go. And then we go onto the road with the cars coming past. Just have a quick check if anything's coming. And then off we go. Past Orchard House, that's quite nice, isn't it? Hey, alright everybody, I'm back from a nice ride, and I gotta say, this is a lovely bike. This bike was sent to me. They haven't told me what to say about the bike. These opinions are my own, and I like this bike a lot. It's really comfortable, and the torque from our motor, from a 250 watt motor, is fantastic. Now there's a few things I want to go over. When you get the bike delivered, the twist throttle on the handlebars, that is disabled, and you've got to go into the settings. It does say it comes with an instruction manual, and it tells you how to put the twist throttle on. So that's in the instructions. The key, you come with two sets of keys, and the key goes down under here, and you've got to twist that to turn the bike on. And once you turn it on, it locks the key in so the key can't fall out. And then obviously when you turn it off, the key can come out. So there's that, right? It's got a lovely display. The display is nice and bright, and you can see that nice and well. And overall, the quality of the bike is, I gotta say that the quality of the bike is really good. Look, you've got cast aluminium wheels, right? The whole bike is made of aluminium, except for the front forks. These bottom forks here are made of steel, I think. But the whole bike is made from aluminium, or if you're from America, aluminum, right? This back carrier here, fantastic welds on it. I do like a nice weld, and this bike has got nice welds on it. So that bit there is made of aluminium as well. The seat is comfortable. It's just a nice bike. And for the price, at the moment, it's been advertised, I think, for £1,150. That's in the UK. and I think that's a bargain. I think it's a bargain. Now, if I've got any links for any money off, I'll put them down in the description. So check that out if there's any codes or anything like that. And there will be links to the actual website. But like I said, all I'm going to say, you have got adjustment on these handlebars here as well. The handlebars go up and down as well as the seat. So whatever size you are, you can get a nice comfy position as well. So, and it's got a front and rear headlight, and also it's got a brake tail light. I mean, come on. So all in all, what can I say about this bike? Double suspension, lights made of aluminum, nicely built. I think it's fantastic. I think it's a winner. And it does fold up, and I'll put a picture now here of the bike folded up so you can see exactly what it is. I mean, so it should be small enough to fit in the back of a hatchback car or whatever you want to do with it. I mean, people with camper vans or whatever, or caravans, you know, it makes it nice and small and compact if you want to fold it up, because it does fold there, and the handlebars do fold down, and the pedals do fold up as well. So there we are. So if you've enjoyed this video, you know, and if you've got any comments on this bike, or would you like me to review any of the other Engwe e-bikes in their range? If you have, drop it down in the comment section, you know, to let Engwe know if you want me to test any more of their e-bikes, the more powerful ones. But like I said, if you've liked this video, go on, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Ho-hoi!